Your boy.
Okay. Why gotta be my boy? Why gotta be my boy?
Kanye, because guys do these. This is what you guys do, okay?
Wow.
And now that he doesn't have Kim, see, you have your wife. She keeps you in check. Kanye, he's got the Sunday service. I don't know if that's where it happened, but he was praying openly. It was caught on the gram, and he said a lot of good things. And then he also said some other things. God's going to bring them back together. He basically acknowledged disrespecting, I think, his wife and family. And just, yeah, well, he said a lot of things, Shannon.
And the thing was, it was a 5-minute prayer. I was like, is this a prayer or a sermon? But yeah, he talked about all these things and how I can't overlook the fact that he was bringing his son from his first football game and he got to play catch with Tom Brady before the game. I mean, that's privilege, but that's nice. I wish, but he did say it's God's dream. But then, you know, so he started off nice. He started off thanking his family and friends and even his haters too. But then he goes into, like usual, and I think people are used to it at this point, these tangents that he goes off on. And he talked about, in a good way though, taking responsibility for his actions and the things and the pain that he's caused his family, his drinking that he would try to do to mask the pain and cope with it, and then his episodes that he would have. He talked about his medicating himself and different things and embarrassing his wife, which ultimately, you know, one of the things that really hit home was that MAGA hat that he kept wearing, Make America Great Again, and, you know, trying to be buddies with Trump, and that really, you know, took a toll on his marriage and his relationship with Kim and the presidency run that he was like, why, basically? So there was a lot, like you said, he tried to unpack a lot. Sometimes people just need to get it off their chest, and if it was therapeutic for him and healing for him, then, you know, more power to him. He could have done it on his therapist's couch instead, but, you know, hey, why not? It's Kanye.
Yeah, and I mean, who am I to tell someone how to pray? Okay, we're all sinners. I would have liked to see him break up the prayers. I mean, pick a subject each time, because sometimes you get lost in what you're asking God for, and he seemed to be asking for some things, again, to bring his family back together. But one of the interesting things he did say, 2016, he acknowledged what we all saw go down. You know, you mentioned it, the MAGA hat and all this stuff, but he said, I was going through a manic episode. And he did not have control of himself. That's one of the things that I do say we have to show respect to Kim Kardashian. It seemed to be an authentic moment back then when she basically didn't address everything he was doing, but just said, look, he's got mental health challenges, and I support his recovery, paraphrasing whatever she said, because people wanted to clown him. And I'm not suggesting that when you're going through one of those episodes, you're not responsible for some of your conduct, but unpacking fully what he was dealing with mentally, emotionally, that's a whole nother thing, not really to be made fun of. But I still think he should break up the prayers, okay, because that was a lot to unload, okay? Maybe even God was saying, just give me your top 3, and then let's tackle the rest. Yeah, but I don't know, okay? I didn't talk to God about it, but I'm just saying, it was a lot going on there, okay? A lot.
And that's when some things can get missed, because there's so much you're trying to pack into that conversation and that prayer that some things can get overlooked, can be missed. And like you said, sometimes you just need to have some laser focus to really say what's on your heart. But he had a lot to say, and so we'll see if it helps his relationship with Kim. He says he can get her back. He says that they can come together again, and he can fix some of the problems that he himself created, which I, again, give him kudos for and respect for him taking ownership of the things that he did in his relationship and in life, and, you know, have some ownership over that. So I commend him for that.
Do you think they'll get back together? Because she's with that other guy from SNL.
I think that's just a little publicity stunt. Publicity stunt. I don't know. I don't think, you know, who knows if they will.
I hear all this about, they're talking about hickeys and stuff. I don't want to hear all that.
No, I think they actually will get back together.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know. I think she was just curious and was like, let's see what this is about. Ariana Grande was there, so let's see, you know, Pete. I don't know.
Oh, my goodness. 6 degrees, 6 degrees.
Exactly.